Hello, I am Kim Biggio, and I am a credentialed parent educator with a certification in positive discipline. And I'd like to talk to you today about positive language because how you speak to your child directly relates to how they respond to you. This is huge for parents because oftentimes communication breaks down between a parent and a child, and then things go ugly from there. So here's what I'd like to share with you, the biggest thing. The human brain does not process negatives. I have so many parents who will say to their child, "Don't hit Johnny," and then the child will immediately go over and hit Johnny. And the parent will say, "Oh my gosh, I just told them." But the reason why is if a parent says to a child, "Don't hit Johnny," that human brain processes hit Johnny. So this is really big. I would like you to start telling your children what they can do instead of what they can't do. Let me give you a couple of examples. Sand throwing. Most children at certain developmental ages and stages will throw sand. And of course, as we know, sand going into the eyes of children doesn't feel really good. But if you tell children, "Don't throw sand, stop throwing sand, no sand throwing," the child will continue to engage in that behavior. But if you look at that child and say, "I need you to keep the sand on the ground," they will do it. Give it a try. It's going to blow your mind on what positive discipline will do to your relationship with your child. Let me tell you a couple other things that are super, super important. Connect before you direct. Eye contact is so key. When you're dealing with a young child, you need to kneel down and get on their level. Can you imagine what your life would be like if you spent the day looking up people's noses and looking up all the time? Get down. Talk to them when you are face to face. Look them in the eye. And by the way, what does your body language say? Sometimes our words can be so positive and our body language screams negativity. So be really careful about that. And if you have issues with your body language, you need to do some work on that. The other thing I'd like to say in terms of positive language is the ability to role play with our children. I know that you say the words role play to parents, and usually they lose all the color in their face because they don't want to role play. But what I will share with you is the use of role play with your children will actually help them practice certain communication techniques that they can go out in the world and engage in. So the use of role play is huge in terms of positive language and communication with our children.